paras korkeakouluopiskelijalle.
Hi and welcome. My name is Andres Mendez and I would like to invite you to join us to this episode of Visit SeAMK Week. I will be hosting today's meeting, and during these meetings we will have different people visiting us. For example, we'll have SeAMK staff, we'll have some professors, heads of degree programs, some students, and we have very interesting information to share with you all. And our special guest for today is no other than the head of the master's program here at SeAMK, Dr. Elisa Canasto. Hi Elisa, how are you?
Hi, I'm good. Thanks for inviting me.
It's good. It's a pleasure to have you here today. I know you have some very important information to share with us, and we're looking forward to that. Shortly, could you please describe what is the International Business Management degree program?
Well, this program is for all the professionals in the business world, and we want to encourage and promote developing and self-development of businesses, and this is for all of those who are interested in working among businesses as managers, or developing the business further, or maybe managing the marketing part. So there's a lot of different options that our program offers.
The International Business Management program, how long does it last?
Well, it's actually a 2-year program, but we offer both full-time and part-time opportunities, and we actually have one student who has completed it in 8 months. So it's also dependent on how the students are studying and how fast they want to.
How come some students can complete it in 8 months? Does it mean that they have previous studies, perhaps?
Also that, but we also offer a lot of flexibility in how you choose your studies, and you can take studies through campus online, or also complete studies based on your work experience and so on.
I've heard that SeAMK has a lot of partners around the world. How do the students benefit from studying with us? Are they able to get to know students from other universities, or even take courses with them?
Well, SeAMK actually hosts a lot of exchange students, and we also offer exchange student opportunities abroad. In our master program, we have this really awesome opportunity called Global Master School, where we are working with a university from the US, also some universities from Germany and other parts of the Europe, and that's like an intensive global week where we're working on a real business life problem. And the students are working with that either in the US or in Germany, or hosted here in SeAMK. So that's a very cool start we have in our program.
So, for example, internationalization is one of the main topics, I would say, or experiences that the students get to go through while studying here with us, right?
Yes, definitely. We also have a lot of international professors who come and teach one course, or who lecture during the courses. So we try to promote internationalization also in this area where we are in, and then of course within SeAMK.
It is very interesting that this internationalization part, because Finland is kind of very up north in Europe, and still being able, to have international connections with different partner universities is very interesting. Could you please share with us a little bit of the study models? What are some of the courses that the students have to actually go through while they're studying with us?
Well, we have really interesting study modules, and they differ on the preferences that the students take. But for example, there's diversity in working life, there's international marketing management, there's project management as a whole kind of entity that the students can do several courses of. So they can specialize in these different types of work life parts, and that way develop that kind of know-how that they really want to specialize in within business world.
In your experience, have you heard, for example, what kind of work placements the students get after graduating? Like, what are the most common things where they can actually work?
There are so many, because they can work anywhere in the business world, but typically they become experts, or they move on to become experts or managers in their organizations or in new organizations. So this is really about developing yourself to become an expert, but then also becoming one of those experts that can actually develop the business.
Elisa, one question that probably our viewers are interested on is like, why? What makes this program so special that we had to have it in English? Like, what is it that actually, how are we able to actually teach in English and have students from different places? Like, why is it so special?
Well, SeAMK has a very strong culture in business life and in business studies. And that's why we first of all, we have these international collaborations, universities, and we have a lot of tradition in research in business and business life and these collaborations within this area. Also, the fact that we are in Seinäjoki, which is the most entrepreneur-friendly city in all of Finland. So we have this unique atmosphere and this tradition of really being keen to business. So we need this and we want to have this English-speaking program.
Very interesting. Do you think then that Seinäjoki is a friendly place for foreigners, and is there like a job opportunities, you know, when the students come to study with us?
We are constantly developing in that. Obviously, we have maybe less foreign people living here than some of the university cities. However, SeAMK and Seinäjoki is very beautiful with its nature. Everything is close by. It's super easy to get to know people here and learn about the cities. And we are kind of in the middle of everywhere, so it's easy to move around Finland as well when you come to Seinäjoki. So we do have that open mind towards new people and developing more and getting the help from the foreign mindset that we get here in town.
Well, you know, and to be honest, I actually have to confirm Elisa's comments. I myself am a foreigner. I'm originally from Mexico. I have been living here in Finland for over 6 years already. And yeah, it's true. It's a friendly place to be. Nature is beautiful. And I have always felt welcome while living in Seinäjoki. That is a fact. Well, Elisa, last question. Why should an applicant choose SeAMK as a study place?
Well, like I said, SeAMK has a very unique tradition in developing business, but also SeAMK is very unique with its thing called SeAMK Spirits. We work hard to make this the best for our students. We want to be approachable. We are that university where the professors' doors are open and you can just come by anytime, and you really are supported with your studies. You have flexibility in choosing what you want to kind of focus on and what you want to do your thesis on, and then you have all these international opportunities around you. So this is really a great place to study.
Elisa, I want to thank you for joining us today to our Visit SeAMK week. It's been great, all the information you've given us, and I do hope that a lot of students are able to join us.
Thank you so much for inviting. I also look forward to seeing some new students around in our campus.